As 2019 came to a close and 2020 came upon us, like many other runners around the world, I set out my running goals for 2020. Little did I know at the time that these goals weren't going to happen. Let's see why in this video. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're nearly halfway through the year already. Can you believe it? In some ways, the months feel as if they've gone really fast. In other ways, they feel as if they've gone really slow. At the beginning of the year, in January 2020, I set out a lot of running goals for myself. One of the running goals in particular was to run the Limerick Marathon on the 3rd of May 2020. However, like many other marathons around the world, this marathon got cancelled. I was quite disappointed because I was going to be using this marathon as a stepping stone for me on my journey to the Paralympics, but it wasn't to be. Here are a few pictures from the Limerick Marathon in 2017 when I ran it for fun in support of the Keynote Foundation. I'm an ambassador for the Keynote Foundation. The Keynote Foundation is a Limerick-based charity. It provides financial assistance directly to parents of children with life-limiting or chronic complex care needs across Ireland to help with the non-medical expenses relating to caring for their child. Many charities are suffering during this coronavirus period. If you can at all give back in any way to any charity, I think that would be great. There are many great charities out there helping so many families. So if you can give in any way, whether it be to the Keynote Foundation or any other charity, it's always important to give back, especially now during this time of the coronavirus, when so many charities are struggling and when so many charities need our help, whether it's volunteering work, whether it's fundraising. The Keynote Foundation relies 100% on support and income from various activities. They don't get any government support. During this time of the coronavirus and the lockdown period, our frontline staff have been absolutely amazing. And I believe our government should reward them, whether it's through a pay increase or marking a special day for them. They deserve this recognition. I want to talk to you now about running and competing in the Paralympics. Back in March 2020, I was due to go to Dubai to get internationally classified, because to compete internationally in Paralympics, you need to be internationally classified. However, the event in Dubai got cancelled, like many other events around the world. Again, this was a disappointment for me because it was another barrier in my stepping stone on my journey to the Paralympics. Let's have a look now at a video that I shared around that time in March 2020.
Hey everyone, as you all may know, I'm training for the Paralympics at the moment. I got some bad news yesterday. I was meant to be going to an event, a race next week in Dubai, and the event has been cancelled because of the coronavirus. I needed to be going to this event because of part of the rules regarding International Paralympics. I need to get international classification. So now it's just the mindset now to keep training when I can't go to this race, when I can't get my international classification. It's, I suppose, it's just difficult to deal with at the moment. I suppose other runners out there will know how I feel when you spend so many months preparing for a particular event or a particular race, and then it just not happen. Obviously the coronavirus is something very serious, and they're even talking about cancelling. There's a lot of news coverage saying that the Olympics might be cancelled or the Paralympics might be cancelled. And obviously, as upset as I am about not going to the race next week, I have to look at the bigger picture and see how serious coronavirus is, that people are actually dying from the virus. So yeah, if anybody has any tips out there to motivate me to get me back into the gym, I'm going to try and go to the gym now and try and do some bit of a run. I just feel bad for people who have helped me, I feel bad for my run coach, my running guides, I feel bad for people who've supported me, who've believed in me, even my sponsor, Great Outdoors, who've given me clothes, and Revive Active, who've helped me with energy, the product Revive Active, and the mastermind that I take, and them just having belief in me. It's just difficult, and I suppose I do this as a job, motivational speaking, talking about mindset, positivity. So if anybody has any words of encouragement as to how to keep me focused, that would be great. Last year, when I tried to get into the World 24-hour championships, I had barriers there and I had hassle there because of my disability, and now this year again just feels like another barrier and another hurdle. Okay, I'll sign off now and I'll let you know how I get on with my run. Thanks.
At the beginning of March, I was sad and disappointed that all my running goals were getting cancelled. In the middle of March, I was extremely anxious. After I learned to get through that phase, then I went on to a state of being calm, and I got to that state through two things: structure in my day and having connection in my day. I think those two things are extremely important. What stage am I at now? Well, each day I feel a variety of things. I feel sadness for all the people who are losing their lives. I feel fear for all this uncertainty that lingers in the future, and I feel grateful for all the things that I have each day. I think it's important to show gratitude at the end of your day for all the things that you do have. I think when our mind fills us with so many thoughts, it's important to find space in our day to find relaxation. So whether it's inside your home or outside your home, obviously if you're going outside your home, maintain the social distance requirements that has been set by the government. I think it is important to find space for yourself for a small while during each day. That's what has helped me anyway. Today I went for a walk to the beach as I live in Youghal, a seaside town. While at the beach, I thought back to the start of the year and all the plans I made for 2020 and all the goals I wanted to achieve. As I looked out into the sea, or in my case, I mean as I listened to the sea, I thought about the ocean and how deep it is. I thought about the deep impact the Covid-19 virus has made on our world. Covid-19 has really turned our world and our lives upside down. So many people have lost their lives and their jobs. The Covid-19 pandemic has heightened uncertainty regarding the economy, employment, finances, relationships, and of course, physical and mental health. As human beings, we crave security. We want to feel safe and have a sense of control over our lives and well-being. Fear and uncertainty can leave us feeling stressed, anxious and powerless over the direction of our lives. It can drain us emotionally and trap us in a downward spiral of endless what-ifs and worst-case scenarios about what tomorrow may bring. Uncertainty is a natural and unavoidable part of life. very little about our lives is constant or totally certain. And while we have control over many things, we can't control everything that happens to us. As the coronavirus outbreak has shown, life can change very quickly and very unpredictably. You may have suddenly become sick, lost your job, or found yourself struggling to put food on the table or keep your family safe. You may be anxious about when the pandemic will end or if life will ever return to normal. As we know, a new normal has taken place within our society. To help you with your worry, here are some tips. Tip 1. Take action over the things you can control. Instead of worrying about the uncontrollable, try to refocus your mind on taking action over the aspects that are within your control. For example, if you're worried about your health amid the coronavirus pandemic, you can take action by regularly washing your hands, cleaning surfaces, avoiding crowds, and looking out for vulnerable friends and neighbours. By focusing on the aspects of a problem that you can control in this way, you switch from ineffective worrying and ruminating into active problem solving. Of course, all circumstances are different, and you may find that in some situations all you can control is your attitude and your emotional response. Tip 2. Actively deal with your emotions. When circumstances are out of your control, it's easy to become overwhelmed by fear and negative emotions. You may think that bottling up how you feel, trying to put on a brave face, or forcing yourself to be positive will provide the best outcome. But denying or suppressing your emotions will only increase your stress and anxiety and make you more vulnerable to depression or burnout. My third tip is tip 3. Find joy within your heart and be grateful. My tip 4 to deal with worrying is to get exercise. Get exercise. Your gym days may be temporarily suspended, but it is time to focus on what you can do. Social media has been flooded with lots of creative examples, and top of the popularity list is the home workout. There are some great online resources for home-based workouts, so check them out. My next tip to deal with worrying is tip 5. Listen to podcasts. My favourite podcast is with John O'Regan, No Finish Line. The podcast features athlete interviews. Finally, now more than ever, we need to create new habits that will keep us healthy and well. Embrace the change. Reframe the loss of old routines into an opportunity for new experiences. Go for that sunrise walk. Learn yoga at home. Use this unique time to breathe and contemplate life. And above all, stay at home. Exercise within your 5k radius and abide by the lockdown measures. That's all for today, guys. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Feel free to give a comment below or even any questions below. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll have more content coming soon again. And until next time, guys, stay well, stay safe. Take care, everybody.